OKFM 101.7.
Nanye wadaroma we no mefa another issue mra na fe yensa ni ho nkomo passport office issue ya minister ko hu ya wadidi ho nkomo yi your take on that matie nipa bia wo for the reasons of anonymity meet me for mo di ntudwa wo say one books no emba wo backlog machines na wo mo de print no are obsolete. I'm gonna say VFS for no crap. I feel no ama wo bia wo install it. It's a problem no. And you want and idea no say if there is too much pressure, nipa no resort to all sorts of a year die. Dear minister ko hu ye wa call for nipa bi transfer no ne ade ne de mismatiti. What you say?
Yo, as I said, me bow basso. Researcher why a very, very solid. No clear na udia tuja. Because Matumia confirmed say about 4 or 5 months ago, yes, so yenya petitions from the general public, your constituents, about shortage in passport. Or more applier, it takes them more than a year, 2 years. Now, passport office form. Yeah, into your friend. In Pennyfono, your fair passport office management, director, no, and any deputy, and I afraid the minister and her deputies. Sir, we have to discuss this matter. And you move by Foreign Affairs Committee, and evidence now on the two journal. It confirmed their work. Sir, there is a backlog. Almost say a starting from the COVID period, when they had supply chain difficulties, the vendor could not bring in the materials required. It's because of the process, the process of bringing in the materials with delayed, it led to that backlog. And Mikai said, at that meeting, Omokacha said backlog, it drew 11,000. It's quite a huge figure. So 11,000 applications waiting to be served. And this backlog and created the fertile grounds for the middlemen, the goroboism, people are then taking advantage, exploit, because why a desperate a point to be what we name as we call within a shortest possible time, maybe our medical grounds and our educational grounds and our business, very urgent. You can't join the queue. You are forced to, as it were, see how you beat the backlog. That is what has led to this crisis. Now, it has to be said, sir, Minister, ne visit, I have always been for hands-on visit. Earlier, my commending minister, sir, it is no matter what you say, even if you say it is late and all of that, better late than never is what they say. Now, minister, I idea say on one kasa alcohol, hands on, akwaku the aircoso to see the plight of Ghanaians. In media, my commending minister, say that was the right thing to do. I only have a few reservations. Sir, one, directors now more honor. Adentina, as I said, minister and Kasa, Oba from Obaho, Ebe expose the air coso. Now, wapame those who are responsible instantly. What were the directors doing? You see, it's dereliction of duty. And what is going to happen to them? Is the minister going to continue this way? Because and sustainable. Foreign minister who took coin. You're always attending all these international commitments. You can't always be paying surprise visits to the passport office. And yet a sustainable, in as much as my commending for at least going there to see what is happening, what Ghanaians are going through. It is not a sustainable approach. And she has to take a second look at the management. If they have to give them new KPIs, give them new targets. Because Omushia at the Foreign Affairs Committee, Parliament, almost present a roadmap, and according to the roadmap, a copy of which I have here, Anka by now, not Anka they say almost clear that backlog. It is surprising, say that backlog is still there. The other reservation I may want about this whole instant dismissals and all of that, yes, sir. Yansheya, na innocent people can be caught in the web because enya debiana obia omoye ejuma or baby in a certain outfit omunyina na omoye guilty omunyina na omoje bribe omunyina na the bibi bonny air coswa then they partake enya debia and I will still admonish due process sir maybe a disciplinary committee be among investigating the akoso. Yes, minister about the Pami Omunyina, but they should still do an assessment, investigate everybody to be sure, sir, we don't have a case of injustice. So because that minister, the Wabebe Hon, Nibuefu, and all of that, now some innocent people get caught up in the web. These are my reservations. But ultimately, Minia, what the ministry has to do is to summon the vendor, make sure they live by their contract. They should work with the passport office to clear the backlog because the air cost is a result of backlog. If you don't clear that backlog, people will be trying to beat the system. It's a among clear backlog, as they promised Parliament, as they told us at the Foreign Affairs Committee. Among clear backlog, now among reverted to the full automation because passport administration in Ghana, as I say, for many years has been automated. Until we don't need a human factor. And so we call middleman be a goro boy be a you don't need any middleman. You don't need any connection man. Until let us revert to the full automated system. Yeah, eliminating human factor. Now the passport administration should just work smoothly, seamlessly, without any human interference. That is the way forward.
I see. Nani Mami Samre, kitchen scandal. Was it Ablakwa claims government has backed down from paying 187 million judgment debt. Now, I don't know, would you buy anything Abasana said the NSC?
Oh, yes. That is the incontrovertible fact. OSHA documents nina me intercept here medito jana. Ubehu said na Gabriel Chidako na ocho letters na Chief Director the Ministry of Finance on the instruction of the minister na omo pile pressure on GRA. Latest letter Gabriel Chidako Choya demanding the 187.3 million, which really has no justification, no basis for making that demand. Now, Chief Director of the Ministry, now Wacho several letters, piling pressure. But since the expose, may GRA sources are confirmed they have now been freed until there is no longer any pressure. Letters now virtually every week. Government has stopped. The finance ministry has backed off. Attorney General so back here because Kaiser he issued 3 legal opinions without the input of GRA, which is very, very strange because you are the principal legal advisor for the government. You don't work for Gabi. You don't pander to Gabi. It's good news, Mr. The government has backed off, and say if Gabi really believes in the in the claims of his client, a contract which not too long ago, he went on social media, he went on various media outlets, criticized President Mahama for that contract, said it is a bloated contract. It didn't go through the procurement process. Strangely, suddenly, why a U-turn? Also, President Mahama didn't pay the people enough, and that the people are owed 187.3 million. When even the people's contract did not become effective because a condition precedent was not met. A value for money audit assessment has been done, and it It is rather the people who even owe Ghana according to the value for money audit carried out by Crown agents. Into how strangely Gabi makes a U-turn, and up to now, on explain it to Ghana for what informs this legendary U-turn. Why? From Mahama should not have awarded this contract. Mahama has bloated this contract. To Mahama didn't pay the people enough. Incredible. And I am very excited, sir, in the national interest. No, I mean recently, Michelle, my contacts in the system. Omunyana, I am very, very delighted, sir. Government has backed off, and all the attempts that were being made to have this 187.3 million cedis paid now, they have stopped it. And we have protected the public purse. So besides you're going to meet the tier contractors and our food suppliers and these pensioner bondholders who are demonstrating every now and then. We can use that money for something more beneficial.
OKFM 101.7.